Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate the 1 and 2 to be watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. And since it's the first of the month, this is the time where I ask you to hit the like button if you like it and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing. Why should you subscribe? Well, I'll tell you why. I cover a lot of foreign shows and movies. Also, I try to cover some of those unknown shows that you haven't seen before, or go back, way back in the vault and cover some shows that's been movies and stuff that's been in the past. So if you're looking for some other content that you might like, subscribe here, and hopefully I can cover that for you, see if there's something that you might be interested in watching. And I just watch stuff that I find interesting and that I like. And so I don't hate watching anything. Whatever I watch is something I've actually had interest in. Also, on top of that, we cover some books every once in a while. I haven't done a literature review in a long time. I'm going to try to do that in the next week or two. I usually cover fantasy books and stuff like that. I really like fantasy and sci-fi. So when it comes to literature, it'll be stuff like that. So enough of that. You didn't hear to see me rant about that. We're going to talk about The Black Knight. This is a South Korean show that just came out on Netflix a couple of weeks ago. And I have a feeling that COVID-19 had a heavy part to play in this, and I'll get into that. And it's not just because they wear a mask 90% of the time in this show, but I'll get into that. And also, this is not your typical South Korean show at all. Well, The Black Knight takes place in the future where, you know, global warming won the day, and everything on Earth is basically a desert, especially in South Korea. So in South Korea at this time, you got during this period, this futuristic make-believe place, you basically got two groups. You got this group that lives in like a utopia type of city. You know, they got all the oxygen and food that they need. And then you got those who didn't want to confirm, and they kind of live outside of the city, outside of the civilization, and kind of on their own type of place. And so these people, I'm trying to think of the right words. So you got this government, and what they have these people called delivery men, and they go out there and they deliver food and supplies and oxygen to the outskirts, people living out there on the outskirts and such. And you have like your citizens, they're like a barcode, you know, those are the people who have all the access to the city and all the access to all the great stuff, you know. And if you don't have your barcode, you're an outsider, you're outside there on the fringe. And what you got here is, this is for the part I think COVID-19 kind of played in. You have like this huge pharmaceutical place who delivers like the drugs, and their main thing is that they deliver oxygen so these people could breathe outside, and they're responsible for delivering the goods and such. And they're kind of like a conspiracy thing that they're, I guess it's not a very big secret, but they're doing like experiments on people. They're doing experiments on people and such stuff like that, and trying to undercut the government, trying to, basically the CEO son is trying to take over, South Korea at this time and trying to be like the dictator. And so what's rare about this, usually when you hear South Korea shows, is like the government is always the wicked people. Anytime you watch a South Korean show, if there's a politician, they're wicked. And this one is quite opposite. It's not so much your politicians are wicked. It's the big corporation people, the CEO, not the CEO himself, but his son. The CEO is like an ex-bad guy once you get the backstory of it, but his son's like even worse than him. And they're basically trying to, like I said, take over South Korea, control everything. This is kind of where I'm trying to get to, where the COVID-19, I think, play a big play. They're trying to dictate how people live. They want to make sure that they control their lives. You know, they're giving them, there's a part where, you know, they're giving them medicine, but the medicine's not really good. You know, they're trying to exterminate a certain population, stuff like that. And which comes to our delivery man, our hero of the day, is this guy called 5'8". That's his name because he wasn't born inside, you know, the controlled population. He was born out there in the outskirts, and he was find out a little backstory, he was part of the rebellion back in the day, but it kind of failed, and now he's just trying to uncover the truth. This also has a very touches on like the military and how the military can be used to control the population, you know, stuff like that. But you get here though, you know, this film and the heart of it is very good. You got this family dynamic, you know, accepting others from outside. We got this kid who, this military woman and her sister accepts him in, you know, and kind of adopts him as their own. And you got that bond between them. And then you got the bond between our delivery people as they're like this coherent group trying to uncover the truth, what's really behind the wickedness of the CEO. So you definitely got this, you know, big corporation is evil type of dynamic in the show, which we know is true. Big corporations are all evil, right? For the most part, maybe. Depends on your point of view. Am I for real or am I joking? I don't know. I'm about half and half on that one on big corporations. They're good up to a certain point. Let's just say that much. But this show has a lot of action. If you're somebody who likes action, you'll love this show. It's great. The CGI isn't too bad. They kind of keep it dark and sandy a little bit just because it's a desert. To me, it kind of, when I get outside, it kind of looks orangey, but I guess that's because it's all sand outside. You got your great evil guy who's trying to rule. You got your hero who is, you know, it's called a Black Knight. When I was thinking, you know, when they call it Black Knight, I was going to think it's something like a Batman type of thing, but it's not really like a Batman type of thing at all. He's just his own great character. You got, and, you know, his cohorts, you know, you got some good people to root for there too. And then, the military woman, she's strong, she's smart, you know, she's a great female lead. She balances off really well with our male lead, because he's more like, just kill everybody type of thing. Just, you know, he's above the law, and, you know, the law doesn't apply type of thing. And you got our military woman here, our female lead. She's like, no, this is the law. We got to do things by the books. And they kind of balance each other out very well. And I think the pacing of the show was very great as well. This time, this review is kind of going bad here. We're fighting through it. I hope you're fighting through it, listening if you're still here. Appreciate that, really do. This is not the best one, the best review I've done, to be honest. But like I said, the action's great. If you're an action fan, you'll love this. If you're somebody who likes the romance, you're going to be let down here. Not much romance in this one at all. But a lot of camaraderie, a good friendship, good relationships, and stuff like that. You got people you want to root for, people you want to hate. Makes up a great show, to be honest. I loved it. I'll watch it again. It's only like 6 episodes long. Each episode is about 45 minutes to an hour. So, unlike most K-dramas, like an hour, it's like, man, do I really have an hour to spend watching the show? So it's only like 45 minutes. You could spend 45 minutes. And if you like somebody who likes to watch them all, you know, you watch 3 shows within a 3-hour period, which is a long time to be watching TV. Get out there and play, people. But anyways, I loved it. So if you're new to the channel and you're able to stick around, really grateful for that. Kind of off my game today. Anyways, we give 3 reviews. We basically take off like a grade of 3. You got highly recommend, and recommend the caution. I'm going to highly recommend this one. I think everybody's going to love it. I think the vast majority of you will love this, especially if you like your action shows. You like those political type of things where the bad guys are in the corporation, that type of stuff. Conspiracy stuff. You guys are going to like it a lot. And so I hope you enjoy this. Sorry, off my game. Come back tomorrow. I think I'll be better tomorrow. Just got a lot of stuff on my mind today. Have a great day. Bye. Bye.